Alright, I'm back with a new tour, and the whole place is pretty much a jungle. So for this tour, I'm going to be including some of the harvests I did earlier in the week and last month. That includes the kangkong and the popcorn corn. I'll insert those in the middle of the video. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, starting with the first tour of the year, I decided to skip January because there wasn't too much difference from the December tour. But now, as we can see, everything is overgrown and taken over everything. Like, I've lost my footpath over here. And over here as well. No more footpath. Wait, we'll get to this later. Alright, let's start with this garden bed. So I have 2 eggplants remaining in this garden bed. I had to remove the others because of issues. But these ones are growing nice and healthy. They're withstanding the heat. Here we have a few growing here. This variety is this one, the Star di Gandia. I grew this last year. It's a beauty. This guy over here, which is the Oriental White F1. So it has its stress with the heat, but it's been producing nicely. I've been harvesting from this. Got a nice small one there. I think I need to feed though. It is small, but I should be getting rid of this soon to prepare for winter. Over here we got the pumpkin. I'll show it in a bit. The 2 eggplants here I removed. We did have a rat issue here. I was eating all the eggplants here, but yeah, we have too many eggplants anyway, so I just got rid of them. Over here we have the Mad Hatter capsicum. Look at this beauty here. We got another one over here. It's nice and big. I had a few more, but I gave that to some friends. And with the butternut pumpkin, which I've been letting it grow on the side, here it is. It's a bit messy here, but you know, before I cut all the leaves off from the vines, obviously the grass is growing in between it. But here we have a fruit. Actually, these were the last ones to grow. The plant's still alive, but these were the last ones or latest ones, and they're pretty much ready. I can kind of chop this off and cure them. Here as well, this one's hanging from the top. This one's ready, yeah. I think they're all ready. This one hanging just there. Ready as well. That's in front of that. And at the back. Again, excuse the mess. And at the back we have this one here. This one's a lot older. This one, yeah, this one's completely ready. It's like, whoop. It's like browning there. Yeah, that's ready to chop off. Alright, now it's time to look at the sweet potatoes growing over here. We have the 3 giant attempts, 1, 2, and 3. So this one here is a purple giant sweet potato attempt. You can see it's growing nice and large. It's overtaken this part of the garden. It's going all over here. It's taking over the back area over here. I don't know if you remember, here's where I harvested my latest my latest potatoes, the purple ones. The bed is here. Here's the bed. Yeah, so that's completely covered in sweet potato vines. So yeah, that's that purple one there. So this guy is huge. I think they're hitting 110 to 130 days. Now, if we look down here, now we got some nice looking roots. But I'm actually gonna make a separate video for my giant sweet potato. So I'm not gonna reveal too much of these here. Like we've got a few roots there. I will be making a separate video for the sweet potatoes, an update on its own. So if you're interested solely on these sweet potatoes, the giant attempts, that video is going to be coming up next. So I want to be digging around and having a look at the sweet potato roots and everything underground. But this is all for the tour. And then onto the white sweet potato giant attempt. This one is also huge. It's growing all over into this bed on that path, and it's going over there. It's going to connect to that side. But yeah, this guy's huge. So this guy's growing big as well. They're not as wide as the vining type, but they are starting to grow out nicely. But I am losing a lot of space. So that's going into here. If we check the back of this, I can't walk here anymore because that is taking over the entire path behind. Completely. Like that. Wait, this guy's also doing good. Got some roots there. I'll show it in the potato update video. So that's all you get for the garden tour, just that. Yeah, she's doing good here. And for the orange giant sweet potato attempt, this is what she's looking at right now. She's really big right now. Like, look at those vines going up there. And they extend down as well. So we've got more just coming down here from this garden bed. That's I'll show that in a bit. More vines here. Again, with the vining type, it's so easy just to like make room for it. Unlike those bush types. So I can make some room for my path, walking path. But anyway, it's also growing up on all this native tree. I don't know if you can see it because it's a bit dark, but yeah, see all these vines here, nice and fresh, just growing all over that, including here. It's growing out here. Yeah, this one's a beauty. I'll show you the root in a second. So here we are with an open space, and look at that. That is huge. So we got a big lump here and some few others, but again, I'll only be showing this in the sweet potato update video, so that's all you get for this garden tour. Yeah, these things here are looking great. So in this bed I grew kangkong. I don't know if that was in the last update, but I recently harvested them, so there's nothing really to look at over here. So pretty much all the tops have been picked, and I just have to wait for it to regrow again to harvest. I'm making a video on this if you are wondering how to grow kangkong. You can pretty much just grow it like a normal plant in a garden bed. But yeah, it's gonna be a video. And in this garden bed, all the corn here have been harvested. Oh, as well as these. No more corn left. So this space is wide open, by the way. I forgot to mention. So this space is wide open, so all of these sweet potatoes can get all the sunlight it can get. I might show some of the harvesting and then what I got in this video. So for the popcorn corn, I wanted to do one big harvest for this, but because of the weather, I had to pick all of the dry ones first because I don't want those husks to mold and keep on molding to the point it gets to the cob itself. So here's me harvesting the first half, and then I did the second half later on. But here's me opening it, and it is quite perfect. Compared to sweet corn, these ones are much rounder, and because this one is a hard shell type, which is the ones used for popcorn, you got that nice glossy appearance when it's dried up. And here I'm just removing the husk in the sunlight so we can kind of see it better. But anyway, on the first harvest, I got around, I think 28. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results. But because these were kind of overcrowded, there were a lot of smaller ones, and they can grow a little bit bigger than this. But yeah, after this, I had to dry them indoors for 2 weeks. Make sure you remove the husk from all of them, and then after drying it, they're ready for storage and popping. But if you've left them on the stem long enough, they might be ready to pop. But just in case, dry them indoors for 2 weeks. Make sure they're in the right condition to become popcorn. In the second half of the harvest, I think I got around 28 or 30 as well. But yeah, I ended up giving majority of these to my friends, and they are currently enjoying it. So yeah, this makes up for a nice little gift, a nice snack, and good storage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are going to be a bit of a pain to remove. They're really solid. I have to clear all of this for the potatoes. I might have to wet the soil a couple of times to soften the roots, but yeah. Anyway, back to this one. We have one little corn, not little corn, this is actually quite big for popcorn one left. I just cut it off just for this video so we can see what it looks like here. It's all dry, dusty, moldy, but look at the inside of this. Look how pretty and gorgeous that is. Oh, the camera. That's just perfect right there. Actually, let me open it. I mean, I'm going to be showing a clip of me opening all of the corn here, but let's just do this anyway. Since I'm filming, look at that. Oh, my hand's dirty. Aphids. That is beautiful. Look at that. This is a really long one too. That's perfect. Can't wait to make popcorn with these. Yeah, that's moisture there. This is good. Nice. And I'm just gonna randomly insert this harvest. This one was my first time harvesting this variety. This is the Bush Juliebi watermelon. It was a little underripe, although the plant was pretty much kind of dead already, so I don't think leaving it for another 3 days would have made a difference. But anyway, this was a nice refreshing fruit snack during the summer, and I just love the design of this watermelon. To grow this kind of variety, or to grow any variety that's not from the store, it's always quite a treat. And I think this ended up weighing about 5 or 6 kilos. It's a good weighing watermelon for the size of the plant. And in this garden bed, there's nothing really happening here. Kind of let it go. Some potatoes from the past. I guess I left them. Like, they must have been the small ones I accidentally didn't see. We have dahlia here. It didn't grow as good. The soil here is just not good. I thought I improved it, but apparently I didn't. They have some basil though. That's okay. And here the choco. It had to recover, so it's kind of just grown out again. I think it's gonna fruit one more time before winter hits. Yeah, this was pretty much all burnt down from the heat, and we got some nice new growth. As for the fruit trees, they're fruiting nicely. The fruits are still growing. Like this one's a decent size. Still got a bit to grow. The mangoes are looking nice. It's kind of getting close already. But look at that size of that. After moving it to the 110 liter pot, the fruits are just nice and big. Yeah, maybe next week or 2 weeks, end of this month, maybe this might ready. But yeah, that's a good size. My Asian pear over here, this is starting to put on some size. This looks nice. Be a first for me. Like the little spotty texture to it. It's nice. Good size. Can't wait to eat this. Got some nice, oh, come on focus. We got some nice flowers here. I just bought for $2. This one's a salvia. And that's a type of snapdragon. Yeah, these are nice. Can't wait for these to grow out. And over here with my bananas, these are looking good. I think now they're starting to pack on size. As you can see here, not too much size, but they were thinner. These ones are nice and full. Got some tiny ones here. Yeah, these are looking good. This one's a nice good size. I think maybe two or 3 more months before this is ready. Yeah, this is a nice bunch here, nice cluster. Alright, now let's check out this jungle in the middle here. Bro, I don't even recognize this part anymore. It's just full. It is completely covered everywhere. So yeah, these are all the sweet potatoes in the pots. They should be, the oldest one should be around 130 days. Youngest one should be around maybe 100 days. So yeah, all this is covered. Barely walking space here. I'll show these in a bit. These ones I will show in the vlog because they're not part of the giant attempts. Okay, so most of these are orange. We got a white one here, white one there, and then the 2 purples are on the side. I'll show that in a bit. So yeah, let's just look at the back view first. So that's what it looks like. It's a complete jungle right there. So that's the back view. Here's one of the sides of the front view. Well, actually, I guess you can call it the back view because I technically call that the front, but it's facing the back. So here's the back view where we do have, I'll show that garden bed in a bit. We've got some watermelon here. We've got a fruit there somewhere. I'll show you. Yeah, we've got more of this here. No more walking space. It's completely covered all there. It's pretty good that I cleaned all the leaves here while it's growing because now they haven't been growing back. Not leaves, the grass. Yeah, no grass has attempted to grow back after I cut them. Yeah, this is my walking space. Whereas this is meant to be a stone there, stone there, stone there. I can just barely walk there. So all that's covered too from the one growing there. So this one's the purple one. We've got some more oranges. Orange. Other side of the front end, which is next to this one. We got another purple there. Some more oranges. More of the path blocked. There. I don't dare to tread in there, even though it's just a few stems I'll be stepping on. But yeah, I just walk around here. Again, we looked at that one earlier. That's covered. It's here. I got a little walking space here. It's covered. It's everywhere. Like even here, I haven't been able to clean much because it's just like too hot. And when it's been cool enough, it just starts to rain. So yeah, it's all growing at the back. So we get to the middle part of the garden. So yep, there I got my walking spots there. Barely. I don't really walk there anymore. I got my spot there. So there you can see. So these ones, I don't know when I'll be harvesting this one because it's for its own video. Still got a while. Now let's look at the sweet potatoes growing. So these are one of the oldest ones. This one I can't really see anything though on the top. But can you see this here? I don't know if you can. But this part here is a big bump, like this. So, oh, that sounds solid. We got some sweet potatoes there. Not all of them are showing at the top though, but we got this one here. This one is one of the nice ones visually. Oh, look at that. That's insane. Yeah, I'll leave it here so you can look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. And this one is one of the older ones. This is root after root after root. And look at that, there's one there. Got one there. I'm trying not to break any vines. Got there, got there. There's another one there. There's a lot here. I don't want to dig this one too much because the soil keeps falling off. Can you see that one? Can't see from this angle. Yep, there. Oh, there we go. There. Can't really see here. Yeah, this one's really good. Look at that. This one right there. Oh, that's big. The big one. These ones, the younger ones, they're, I don't know if you can hear me from here, but hopefully you can. They're starting to brown their stem, so that's a good sign. And walking around here, we got this one here, taking over this portion of the garden, or this, whatever this spot is. It's a bit overgrown here though. I haven't cut anything here, so it's pretty weedy. Right here, this one I'll be harvesting. Actually, if I have time today, I might harvest this today. This one is looking good though. Look at all that. We do have a big one. Oh, come on, leaves out of the way. We do have a big one here. This one's massive. It keeps going. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Yeah, this one's gonna be harvested. I can do this either today, tomorrow, sometime this week. I think there is some sticking out here. Okay, you can't really see it. There was a big gap here because there is a sweet potato root going here. I did cover it though because the way the water passes through, it's going too fast, so I put a bit of dirt, but the gap was like this big because the sweet potato root there. And I don't know if you can see, but the same with this one here, that this end here, there's this much gap between the pot and the soil because the sweet potato root was pushing through, but I covered it so this water doesn't drain so fast. And this one here, nice root. It's good root. Yeah, so all these are the youngest, the ones towards the back of the garden. As you can see, their stems are still just transitioning into browning. These are looking good. They're all promising. It's starting to turn brown. Not brown, not fully there yet. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the sweet potato jungle in the middle of the garden, all in the pots. Now let's take a look at these bananas over here. They put on some good size. They're quite large. Like even this guy here, not that tall yet. But these leaves are massive because it's in the ground. Never had it in the ground before. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, can't wait for these to fruit though. They should be much bigger being in the ground. We do have a lot of pops, but I think I don't want it to be too bushy here, so I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I'll leave that one because it's already big. Yeah, I'll leave that one because it's already big. I think I'll remove these and only let it grow once the banana starts fruiting, and then I'll let it go because I don't want it to be too bushy here. And that's supposed to help with the energy into growing lots of bananas. So I'll be doing that. Wait, these are just huge. Look all the tears and leaves from the wind. And this one, I think that's about my height. Big leaf. Can't wait for it to fruit. It's so massive. It's not used to seeing it that big because the one in the pot, it grows decent, but not this big. Now for the watermelon coming from this garden bed, we had to remove all the capsicums here. They're getting a bit too sick. That's right. We have the kangkong here. I like how I said I was going to talk about that when I got to this, but anyway, kangkong, jalapeno. You have some to friends. Where are you? There you are. Some friends. Yeah, like these are massive here. But okay, back to this. So, watermelon. It's kind of large. Nice growth around here. But here we have a little fruit, big fruit growing. Now, this one wasn't the one I actually, this just grew randomly. I hand pollinated one here. It did grow maybe, the size of this leaf, and then it stopped growing after I figured that out. But this one grew first, so this became priority. Because I didn't count the days, I'm just gonna have to solely depend on this, which is what most people do anyway. But I like counting down, like, oh, this is 45 days. This is definitely ready to pick. Yeah, that's a good size, and I like the pattern of this watermelon. So nice. Yeah, that's this place here. Oh, there, you can kind of see it there. And here we are at the front. So we got some more kangkong. I harvested a lot of these for some friends, and we still have a lot left. So I ended up letting these kangkong grow a bit, creating a bit of a jungle. But this was also to give to my friends when I went to visit them. So kangkong, which is also known as water spinach, is a popular Asian vegetable. It's quite a resilient plant, and I prefer it over sweet potato leaves. It's quite tender when you cook it in a stir fry. So yeah, I ended up harvesting a lot for my friends, and I still had a bunch more left to harvest for myself. This has earned a permanent place in my garden. The video I'm going to be doing is going to be showing you how to plant it in garden bed, pots, and by stems. So you can cut the stem, cut that, and grow another plant with it, or yeah, grow the next plant with it. But these, I like the leaves. This looks so nice. It's like an oriental plant or indoor plant. Look at them. They don't have much pest or disease issues, at least so far. It's my first year growing, so maybe I might have issues down the line, maybe not, but they just look so good. Yeah, I prefer eating this over sweet potato leaves. It's so much tender. Yeah, we have a lot to harvest, a lot to pick. I don't know if you can see it here. There's the stem, and then down there you got more stems getting cut off. Original, that's the one I harvested. The one I cut in the very beginning. So yeah, as long as it's warm, you can just chop it or regrow, chop it, regrow. Just don't forget to fertilize it, because it needs that energy to grow back some more leaves again. There it is. It's a nice prolific plant. And over here we have the okra, baby baba, the dwarf okra. And I am loving its production, and just the size too, it's not too tall. Yeah, this guy's a heavy producer. I've been harvesting so many of these, and there's only 5 here, but I've been getting a lot. Like, look at that. I think it's been a while since I've fed it, so it needs another feed. Yeah, look, it's so good. Even here, down here, let's look at the stem. Yeah, let's look at that one. I think if this was in the ground, this would be massive. Look at that. Nice and big. So yeah, you have the 2. Some of them did 2 as well. Some just did 1. One has 2. But yeah, I wonder if I put this in the ground, how big this would be. But in a pot, it does fairly well. These 2 should be harvested. The okra, you're not meant to let it grow to full size, or it would be too hard to eat. If you have a lot, you can ideally harvest it just like this, like you'd find at the store. But if you're not growing much, you can let it grow a bit bigger. Like this, it's still soft enough. I think some of mine I've harvested around this tall, almost full size as well. But as long as it's not too old, they're not too stringy and hard. But yeah, that's that here. I moved this mango recently into a 110 liter pot. So now this should start to produce some mangoes. The mangoes, it had like maybe 2 or 3 fruits, they all fell off. But it's putting on some new growth from transplanting. Look at that, it's all that from the transplant. Can't wait for this fruit and how big this is gonna get. This one is actually a single stem. The other one had multiple stems. I don't know, from the seed, I guess. This one didn't end up doing that though. Did have its complications, but we are growing nice and good. Alright, so my only peach plant, that fruited quite well actually. I moved it into a 110 liter pot as well. So can't wait for the production on this. How much more it's gonna be. I think we got a rough estimate, maybe 12 in total. So yeah, that was in maybe a 28 liter pot. Yeah, I think that's 28 liter pot. So moving from 28 to 110, that's a big difference. Who knows, this could even support up to 50 fruits now. And it did grow in the ground last time as well, so maybe that's why it grew a lot of fruits. So 110 liter pot with some roots in the ground. I'm probably expecting, let's expect around 30, but I want 50 though. So yeah, let's see how that grows. These ones, they did fruit, but the fruit flies got to them first. The nectarine, we have one here. It's a bit damaged. and it's growing weird. Is that rotted away? It feels rotted. That is weird. Anyway, that's something looks a bit wrong here. I think maybe there's grubs in the soil, so it's looking a bit odd, the color. It should look like this. Anyway, that's that for this. Anyways, I think that's it for this garden tour. So yeah, there's nothing much interesting. It was mainly just the sweet potato vines. It's growing everywhere. I've harvested all of these pretty much last month, so we didn't really get to see it, but I'll put it in the video anyway. There probably won't be too much difference next month, so it might be another mini tour. So I think the plan is in late summer to autumn, the tours will be every 2 months. Yeah, every 2 months. Anyways, that's it for this video, this tour. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. The heck? Oh my god. Bruh, what is this? It's sprouting? Oh, it is sprouting.